So ever since Pokemon Sword and Shield got announced, your boy was getting his cheeks ready just because it's been a very long time since I've really enjoyed a good Pokemon game. Even with Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out and me getting a 3DS just for that game, I still did not find myself enjoying the game that much. And with Pokemon Sword and Shield offering a brand new look at the Pokemon series with its first appearance on a home console, let's actually go ahead and jump in depth on Pokemon Sword and Shield.
You know how much I love that Nintendo Switch!
What's going on, Switch fam? It is your boy QKG, and today we're getting down with the review of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I had my girlfriend play Sword and I was playing Shield, so I got you gameplay of the two. Even though there's not a big main difference between the games, it's only a few different Pokemon that you're not able to get, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump right into the game. So first off, the game's presentation is unlike any Pokemon game I've played yet. With the handhelds, you really couldn't capture the exact vision for what a lot of the developers were trying to do, and within this game, it feels more of an immersive experience. Just for an example, just doing the entire gym battles. On the older games, it just felt bland. You had really good music to actually get you into the moment, but it just seemed like you were just in a room just going at it with the gym leader. Here, it's a big presentation to where there's a whole big crowd of people just cheering you on, and it just feels more immersive. It makes it feel like you're actually in the Pokemon universe this time. It actually feels like a more grounded experience when it comes down to just the environment and exactly how the world around you reacts to you. It's just like Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. When you're in the wild areas, you actually see the Pokemon. You can run up to them if you want to engage them, or you can avoid them. So it doesn't have that randomized where you're just running around the grass and at some point something will hit you. And unlike Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, this is a more traditional Pokemon game. So I don't think you're going to be doing all those motion controls trying to catch the Pokemon. You're actually going to have to fight them just like the older style games. So if you were looking for a more grounded Pokemon experience from back in the day, this game will definitely fill that void for you. The storyline for Pokemon Sword and Shield grabbed me from the very beginning. Even though I played Sun and Moon and I really didn't enjoy the storyline too much, the lore within this game seems a little bit more improved. And the lore, even when you have that first encounter with that legendary Pokemon, which I will not spoil what happens, but it is pretty dang cool how it turns out. And then also you're going to get, of course, you know, that enemy faction that you have going on from your Team Rockets, Team Aquas, and Team Skulls. You're actually going to run into Team Yell in this game, which are just a bunch of bandwagoning fans of whoever they're following at that moment. But the good thing about the game is that you can actually read the dialogue, and they use a lot of British lingo going on. They say a lot of mapes and, you know, whatever else you can possibly think of, but at the same time, the game in itself is still trying to capture that Pokemon experience for you. So the overall story and just the way it's delivered is spot on. A roster of Pokemon this time, which a lot of people had some complaints about just because there wasn't the national Pokédex there, but I will say the Pokemon that they do have in the game are very unique and very cool looking, and I do have a few favorites. Like Dreadnought is one of my favorites, and then Toxicity or Toxic, whatever that Pokemon's name is, the freaking thing is electric and poison. Those are some of my favorite Pokemon, so there are some that I do enjoy within the game, but the overall roster is not going to be as big as some of the handheld Pokemon games, which a lot of people did not like. But the one thing I am hoping for this game is that we can at least see that somewhat further on down the line to where we get some type of DLC, but that is kind of a letdown that they don't have as many Pokemon as past games. One feature in the game that I thought I would not like and honestly didn't care about when I first saw it was actually the Dynamax feature. When I actually got into a gym battle and used it, Dynamax only lasts for 3 turns, but it makes your Pokemon extremely huge, and then they let off devastating attacks based off whatever type they are. So the Dynamax, especially the modes whenever you have your gym battles and your Dynamax is available, I can't lie, that is actually a very epic feeling, especially with the crowd going crazy at seeing the size of whatever you just popped out of your ball. It just makes a very cool experience. And with the Max Raid, you're going to be having a lot of those Dynamax battles to where you're going to team up with 4 different players and tackle on those raids, which I can see a lot of potential with this mode. I can see a lot of different timed events going on. Hopefully if they add more additional content bringing out new Pokemon, those are some things that I'm definitely looking forward to, just because the roster does seem like it's lacking a little bit. We're just about wrapping up the review, and as always on my channel, I go by phrases instead of numbers, so I always start at the bottom of a what happened if the game is just really buns, and then I work up to a meh, like I didn't like it, then I go up to a needs work, a decent, and flaggable if I really enjoy the game. And this is just coming from someone who's literally played Pokemon ever since its inception. I gotta say, this game is fire. I did not expect me to enjoy this game that much. Honestly, I even had a little bit of buyer's remorse when I first bought it at midnight, because I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna play this game. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and Fortnite. I have no clue if this is gonna be something I've been gonna enjoy, and it's been taking up a lot of time. It's definitely been the game I've been playing ever since I bought it, but overall the game is definitely enjoyable. It makes it feel like one of those, it almost brings me back to when I first played Pokemon Sapphire back then, from coming from the Game Boy games, just seeing how the new world and the new lore is. It just gives me that feeling right now. So overall, this game is definitely fire. I will recommend this to any Switch owner. You have a Switch and you don't have Pokemon yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but overall this game is definitely fire. If you guys have enjoyed this review, definitely leave your comments down below on any other games you want me to review next, and I would love to thank you guys for tuning in. This is your boy QKG, and peace out.